The purpose of today's video is just to go back through my channel for the last 3 years. 3 years ago, I started my channel, and my only real hope was to meet other modelers, to make some connections. And I tell you, if that was my only bar of success, I have far exceeded that and achieved that. It's been amazing, the people I've met, and that's what's made it so real for me. The hobby is one thing, I like trains and all that, but the people and friendships and connections, sharing advice, sharing fun and tips, and just sharing, I mean, even friendships that have gone beyond that, beyond trains. It's been such an amazing and truly wonderful experience. So recently I've passed 1,000 subscribers. I never ever thought I'd have 1,000 subscribers. I'm not doing this to see how many subscribers I could get or any of that stuff. That's not why I started my channel. I just wanted to share my hobby with like minds and maybe encourage others into the hobby who are considering it, or maybe people that didn't realize it was a hobby that they could have. I started my channel 3 years ago, and so this video is a bit of snippets of everything for the past 3 years, whether it's live steam, O-gauge battery conversions, a bit about my tugboats, visiting Keith's Railway, having Michael come over with his trains, whatever it was, including people's voices in far-flung parts of the world from where I live in some of my videos, some live appearances and whatnot. It's just, I just wanted to show all of that and the joy of model railroading in the larger scales. We really hope you enjoy. Right. So in this section, I want to show the locomotives I had in my first year of my channel and what they look like now. This train is led by my perennial favorite, USRA 060, made by AML by AccuCraft. This is my Bassett Loc that was desperately in need of repair. It was very weak. Here we go, 93-year-old locomotive. Working okay. Forward. Here I made new buffer beams so I could run large-scale equipment with my Bowman. Man, does it ever want to go. Oh, there goes my late father-in-law's late dog, Lady. This Mamod Mark III proved to be an excellent platform for cosmetic modification. I love my dog. What can I say? She's a whippet, and she's become a bit popular on the channel. Oh, there goes the dog. This has been a favorite part, making fictionalized versions of real friends. Everyone and their links will be listed in the description.
You appear to be watching trains. What is the fascination?
He doesn't speak.
Why not? Was it an injury?
No. It's called a vow of silence.
Good morning. I've taken the wrong turn. Which way is the station? Can you point?
Do you like turnips, Friar?
Well, of course he does. He's a man.
All right, Simon.
How do?
I've got my latest shipment of turnips.
I say, have you ever heard the legend of the golden turnip?
Terry, these wagons look good to go.
Thanks, Rob.
Daddy, why aren't you on the train too?
Felix, how'd you get on there?
What better can a man do in the afternoon than drink a nice cup of tea and check out his trains? Cheers.
Oh, hi Terry.
So here is the Allen in question. So this is our puzzled looks. So what do you think of all the proceedings, eh, doggy? Do you want to drive the train next or what? On Wednesday it was sunny, and Keith's like, oh no, come Friday. It'll be nice, he said. It'll be nice. Yes. I wanted to do more with my O-gauge toy trains, my Mike's Train House, my Lionel, my Williams, my K-Line, and so I decided to take a bunch of them and convert them to battery power. Everything on this train I've repainted. All the rail cars, the locomotive, are repaints and reletters of mine. Looks good going through natural scenery and on two-rail track. So without further ado, I love the ditch lights. Well, I consider that a successful test. So Michael did the work. Now this is the moment of truth. We're going to see what happens. So take it away, Michael. This is my K-Line. Oh my God. My K-Line locomotive that I originally put my own battery conversion in. I put the potentiometer there to operate it by hand, which now we've taken out. I can fill that hole again. And look at that. Full RC, outdoors, perfect. My two stationary live steam engines are a Wilesco D18 and an old Mamod Miner 1. Well, the power plant works. And over here, this works too. As they say, time is money. Now we've really ramped it up. Yeah, the boiler here is nice and hot now. We're minting some illegal coinage. I mean, we're making nuts and bolts. One day I was goofing around, admittedly by myself, and I started to voice my little figures of Henry and Marge. Well, I didn't even know that they were going to be called Henry and Marge, but what follows are the very first Henry and Marge appearances and a few of the very latest.
Henry, why do they have no windows on this rail car and it's so chilly out? I don't know, Marge, but I think I'll write a letter to the management. I must say, this track is very bumpy. Well, dear, I'll include that in my letter as well. Henry, why don't they put windows in these carriages for when it snows? Oh, I don't know, Marge. Maybe it's because they're cheap. My, Henry, this is a rather fast ride. It's a little too fast. I know what you mean, Marge. I think I'm going to lose my lunch. Oh, Henry, you know how I love tanks. I know that, Marge. Yes, you've mentioned that in a number of videos now. Oh, and there is one. Oh, Henry, I think they're going to toot the whistle for us. I think you're right, Marge. Wasn't that exciting?
Ever since I was really little, I loved Lego and building things with bricks, and then along comes Cobi, and suddenly I can mix that with my love of military history. The Friar thinks any train day is a good day. Now you're going up the grade there. So the fun today is because Craig is here from Brick Army Canada. He's over from Vancouver, and he's brought me this World War I thing. Whoa, there's dihedral. It looks more like a proper airplane. If that couldn't get better, my mind was a little blown with the Zero. I sometimes still play with these. This is my one and only LGB electric train engine, and I decided it had to operate off actual overhead wire. It really looks better. Much happier now. I started this layout, but due to other circumstances, I wound up taking it apart. This is what you do with some wrecked Mamods. And this old aristocraft had a plastic outer shell, plastic this and that, and well, it caught fire and burned. This is what it looks like now. Well, Lord Michael thinks this run was jolly good. The engine just started up like nothing. Oh yeah. Look at that action. Here my Regner is running with my Mamod Brunel. For more, watch this video on my channel. This was my first foray into roundhouse engineering locomotives.
That looks great with that headlight. See? Lovely. Let's not forget to wave to the guard.
Here's a bunch more Cobi stuff. Michael is local, and I met him through this channel.
This is the coolest smoke unit I've ever seen. And you're not using chemical. That is brilliant. It's just water and electricity. Oh, Henry, it's awfully nice to have new trains here to look at for once. Oh, I know what you mean, Marge. I know what you mean. Yes, it's lovely. So this is your Aristocraft engine.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I bought this used on some of the marketplace. I think it was just like a Christmas installation.
The atomizer is working really well. It's really got a nice smoke effect happening. Here's Morant's Bear.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Cougar Rock Railroad. It's a pleasure and an honor to have you visit.
So this is a roundhouse Billy, and you put the RC in, and you built the tender. Nice. Live steam at its finest. So we've added to the end of this tourist train a caboose that Keith has to add some color. So we have a guest caboose on my train today.
Here we're going to give ourselves a really nice look at the inside of Keith's awesome snow shed.
Now, despite the fact that the friar has a vow of silence, he did hand me a piece of paper suggesting that you all subscribe, share this video, and we can all help to encourage and grow our hobby.
We hope you enjoyed this video.